Marty from AFTV. I am here with Don Robbie Lyle after Arsenal women's winning the Champions League final 1-0 against Barcelona. Potentially one of the best female teams in the world. Robbie, talk to me. That game was electric. Come on.
Yeah, what a great game. First of all, you know what I mean. We saw that Europa League final the other day, and it wasn't the greatest spectacle. I'm not even digging them out. It wasn't the greatest spectacle, even though they went on to win it. But I thought today's game was a good game. But very similar to that, we had to do a lot of defending in the game. I thought the first half was very even. Arsenal had chances, they had some chances. But in the second half, Barcelona really came at Arsenal. But Arsenal, I thought, executed their game plan brilliantly. You know what I mean? They were resolute in defence. They packed the box. You know what I mean? Barcelona just couldn't break them down. Even though they had loads of corners, we defended all of them well. I thought the goalkeeper was excellent. And the defenders, they just headed everything away. And when Barca did get into the box, there was Leah Williamson literally every time, just reading everything, interceptions, heading the ball away. She was absolutely amazing today. And when you have games like that, when you get your chances, you're going to have to take them. And the manager, she brought on Blackstenius and Beth Mead, and I thought they changed the game. They provided an outlet because, Chloe Kelly got really tired. They provided an outlet, and the first chance came for Blackstenius. She had a one-on-one, and I thought she hit it too close to the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper made a good save. But when the second chance come, she buried it. And after that, they just, what you do in the final, just hold on. Resolute, 7 minutes of injury time, held on for that win. And I'm telling you, it was absolutely huge for women's football. It was absolutely huge for Arsenal women's football. And I'll tell you what, this Arsenal women's team and Arsenal as a football club deserve this win today because they have taken women's football seriously from the get-go. Seriously. First team to, in this league to be playing games in the main stadium. They took the women and said, no, come and play in the Emirates. I've packed out the Emirates, and because of the seriousness they've shown for this game, we deserve this and they deserve it. And I really got to commend the football club for what they've done with women's football. It's amazing.
100%, and you consider that Vic Akers started this team. I think in '86 it was. Vic Akers was the kit man, and obviously we won this competition when it was called the UEFA Cup in 2007. And this Arsenal, women's side have had a load of honours throughout the years.
At that time, they were part time. They were playing part time. I read in Alex Scott's book when I was reading in her book. She was talking about how she used to also be in the laundry room washing the men's kits. That's what they were doing to be able to survive, to be able to play. The game's moved on now. The women are professional. The teams are outstanding. You saw that Barcelona team contains a load of the women that won the Women's Euros. But our team is brilliant. I saw Alessia Russo the other night at the Football Writers Awards, and she was speaking confidently, not disrespectfully. She really respected the task ahead against Barcelona, but she's like, you know what? We're confident that if we go there, we've got a game plan. If we stick to that, we can win this game. And she was 100% spot on. And they were amazing today. Those women were amazing, and they are the champions of Europe.
Robbie, I think you break it down fantastically. And, let's not forget, and I think it was the 23rd minute when Barcelona turned the ball into the back of their own net. We're
forgetting that we had a goal disallowed. It was offside, but we had a goal disallowed. It just goes to show, even though we did a lot of defending in the game, we didn't just sit back and just do nothing. I think we had the best chances in the game. I remember they did hit the bar, but that came off of a deflection. But we had the best chances in the game. We had, I think Blackstenius, Ella said it earlier, she could have had a hat-trick in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm just so pleased for these women, man. And I'm so pleased for those fans that went out there and the fans that were watching a game at the stadium today and watching a game on TV. I'm just so pleased for them. I'm so pleased for people like Ian Wright, who's been championing women's football for years now. And he's been championing them Arsenal women's, for years. Right, as equally as he champions the men. And to see what they've gone out there and done, it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, on that note, what in your eyes, what does this mean for A, WSL football, and B, women's football moving forward? How big is this, and what does it mean in its entirety?
Well, the WSL now, you know what I mean, has got a team, you know, Arsenal, they're the only team in the WSL to have won the Champions League, and they've won it twice. You know, Chelsea, you know, they went the season unbeaten. They've really invested heavily in their team, and I think this year, even though they won the league, their main focus was to win the Champions League, and they got destroyed by Barcelona.
8-2 on aggregate.
8-2 on aggregate, and we've just turned them over. And by the way, these women, before I tell you about the impact, but by the way, these women, they've done it the hard way. They beat Real Madrid. They were losing to Real Madrid in the first leg, turned it around in the second leg. They were losing in the first leg against Lyon, turned it around away at Lyon. Remember, Lyon's like the Real Madrid of women's football.
8 times they've won it.
Yeah, turned it around there, and now you get Barcelona in the final and you beat them. You can't do it any harder than what they've done it. So that achievement of winning that, they have done it the absolute hardest way, right? And then on top of that, like you said, the impact on the game is huge. You know what I mean? My son plays football. I see more and more that women, or should I say the girls at that age, play football just nearly as much as the guys, as the boys. So it bodes well for the future of the game. And, you know, it's going to be amazing on Monday when they do, you know, the women bring that trophy back and they do that little parade in front of the Armoury. People got to turn out and show them respect. I mean, what they've done today has been monumental. This is a monumental moment for Arsenal women because, yes, they won the Champions League all those years ago, but it's a way more competitive Champions League now. It's a way more difficult Champions League to win. And as I said, they're the first ones to do it in this sort of modern era of the WSL. So congratulations to those women. Absolutely outstanding today.
I'm going to end it on this. Who was your player of the match today and why?
Yeah, we've all said it. Leah Williamson, captain. She, you know, does what she does for Arsenal week in, week out, and for England. She was the leader on the pitch. She just defended unbelievably today. Everything. She read everything. Before they were about to do it, she was already there. You know, she was outstanding today. I mean, it's hard to pick players of the match in a way because they were all outstanding. I think every single one of them run themselves into the ground today. They probably ain't going to be able to walk after that game because, you know, the amount. And I thought the goalkeeper was brilliant as well. And Black Stinnis, when she came on, she was brilliant. But it's got to be Leah Williamson. And once again, congratulations to these women. I want everybody to turn out on Monday and go and salute these women when they bring that trophy back home. They've just won the Champions League, right? And I hope they can set an example to the men that we can go on and do it as well. The men did brilliantly this year. They got to the semis, but the women have gone all the way, and congratulations to them.
No, and thank you very much, Robbie. And on a personal note as well, thank you very much for everything this season. I've had an absolutely fantastic season with you guys down at AFTV.
This has just rounded off the season. I know we still got the Southampton game, but for me, you know, all right, the men didn't see any silverware, but to just witness this today was an incredible moment for me.
And obviously you can catch AFTV on Monday. They will be outside the Armoury. It starts at 10 o'clock in the morning and will go on well into the afternoon, I would imagine. There will be AFTV presence down there, so please get down there. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like and please comment. Thank you very much, Robbie, for having us, and what a fantastic watch-along. Please catch us on the watch-along as well tomorrow afternoon for Southampton versus Arsenal down at St Mary's. I'll be there myself. Thanks for watching. I'm Marty, AFTV, over and out.